Hello to all who don't know me. My name is Seth and I'm a member of the Beckman Coulter CLP program. Now, some of you are asking yourself, what is a CLP? CLP stands for Commercial Leadership Program. This program hires recent college graduates as well as people slightly older and trains them to be field sales representatives. In my icebreaker, I will tell you my path to the CLP program. I started out my life in August in 1985 in Fort Worth, Texas. A fun fact about that night is in 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted. I like to think that was foreshadowing. I think my mother would agree. Anyways, from years 1 to 5, I decided it would be important to learn some essentials. Things like not to put my hand on the stove when it's hot, and maybe shape recognition. From ages 5 to 11, I thought I might broaden my horizons to learning to read as well as do arithmetic. Once I hit 11, though, I realized my true ambition. I wanted to marry rich. After that, things got a little more interesting. I had gone to private school all the way through 2nd grade, and it was time for me to transition to public school. In Fort Worth, those are two very different realms. In public school, I learned things like how to knife fight and how to run from the police. Just kidding. When I moved schools, I had to develop a whole new group of friends. I played soccer and got into baseball, which really helped me acclimate to my surroundings. After middle school, I could no longer advance with the same group of friends. My family had recently moved and we were into another district. So this meant moving to a new high school. Moving schools is always tough. Going into high school not knowing anybody is a lot tougher. So I made a good group of friends and I was able to get through high school pretty quickly. Quickly is always a good policy. I'd always wanted to go to the University of Texas at Austin. In the state of Texas, they had recently passed a law that stated if you were in the top 10% of your graduating class, you would be admitted to any public state university. Therefore, I discontinued playing sports and I focused on my education. I wanted to reach my new goal. My degree was in plant biology with a minor in business. It was decided that I would be a plant biologist because I had changed my degree so many times in the biology department that my family and the school decided maybe it was time for me to graduate. So I picked the quickest path and I got out there. After college, I got out and I found a job. Pretty crazy, right? My job was cultivating plants to rehabilitate farm fields in South Texas for the federal government. Little did I know that I would get the amazing opportunity to watch grass grow. I quickly realized that this did not intertwine with my personality, and I decided not to renew my contract. After growing grass, I had odd jobs, either doing outside selling, or working at a financial institution, or even working at a deli. I realized I needed to adjust my path. So I decided I would go to my college's career fair. I did some research and I figured out who was going to be at the career fair, and there was this crazy company called Beckman Coulter that was going to be there. I learned about the CLP program and I decided I would give it a shot. I showed up at the booth to see Mark Watanabe and Ed Conti recruiting people. After speaking with Mark and Ed, we got the ball rolling. I proceeded to go through reams of interviews. There were 4 in total. I had fooled everyone into thinking that I was sane and was given an offer days after my interview. In conclusion, I'm so happy to be part of this wonderful company. Everyone has been so welcoming and helpful. Jobs are very hard to come by, and I could not ask for a better job than the one I have at Beckman Coulter. Oh, and one other thing. I made my 11-year-old self happy. LA and Orange County has a very high population of wealthy women. Thank you all for listening.